Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Pass somewhat off target.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Dembele. Mbappe! Shot at goal! He's scored!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Bellingham. And they win it back again. Palmer. Bellingham. That's good running with the ball. Shifted it to the flank. Kane looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
That'll be a corner. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's going for goal!
The attendance for this match was
And he has kept it out somehow!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. France are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's Dembele. It's a searching pass. And this is Dembele. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Stones gets over and intercepts. Rice. Tries from a long way out. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Mbappe is onto this. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Kane, it's a really well-measured ball. Foot in. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's neat. And that's a good-looking ball.
England really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Yeah, this could be a chance. Takes a shot! Goal! 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's a cute ball. And he was quick to react. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That has been cut short.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? That ball looks a good one. Chouameni. And it's Koundé. Olise. Now it's Olise. Oh, that's well spotted. Palmer.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Palmer. And it's made its way to him. Bellingham. Olise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. That has been slung wide. Nicely shaped ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Palmer. And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known, the home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion.
We have already started here.
Now it's Kane. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time.
Mbappe,
Spread out to the left.
Mbappe!
Ah, that's a fine interception. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes.
Shot, surely! Goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Rodrigo!
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Knocks it into space, and he's worked it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Gordon is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Kane. Out to the left it goes. Gordon gets into a good position.
Gordon's cross, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vinicius Junior gets into some space. And he welcomes it in.
And that is expertly dealt with. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Over to the left.
Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Foden was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rice.
Bellingham.
Now it's Kane. And the counter is on. Back into the middle. Valverde.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
No outsmarting him this time.
Alaba.
It's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe.
No way through there.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well measured.
Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner.
And it's been taken short.
No way through, so back it comes.
Madrid
Have the chance to go the other way. Foden, Saka. Now this could be a chance. He is through here.
and Kane!
England really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Great vision. Always onto this. brilliantly cut out. Foden. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Now it's Gordon. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Kane! Oh, brilliant stop from Court! Oh, he's been caught napping. Gordon's... Oh, what a climb! And he's kept it out. And he's there to belt it away. It's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gordon. Bellingham. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
England can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. He's having a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Aims beyond the defence. Bellingham. Now it's Gordon. Looking to play him in. And it's Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bellingham. Gordon has it out wide and in space. Rudiger with the clearance. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, that's well spotted. Kane looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter. England have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
97,559.
Foden. And here's Saka. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Tchouaméni powering forward here. He's in a great position here. Vinicius Junior. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
That's really well cleared. Played out to the left flank. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham. Chance! Sticks it away! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Substitution for England, number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Bellingham.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Coming on the field,
Goulet.
number 15.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
24.
Now that's well seen too.
Number 25, Rashford. Number 19.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Played back in.
And a chance! Has fallen kindly here. He has done it. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
Watkins!
And the lead stays intact, just.
Watkins really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
And here's Watkins. Eze. Watkins. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And it's Camavinga. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the cutback. Shot a goal!
Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get on the end of this?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Oh, delightful ball. Now it's Palmer. Oh, that's fabulous. Four added minutes on the board. Eze. Palmer. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
This is a lost children's announcement.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ah, that's a fine interception.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
De Jong. Yamal.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Opts for safety. Mohamed Salah, spread it left. Gakpo.
Barcelona getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance.
Kubasi.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And the ball is out of play.
De Jong. And it's Casado. Oh, that's a key interception. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Gakpo. Wirtz. Gravenberch. Mohamed Salah. De Jong.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Casado.
And here's Lewandowski.
Now it's De Jong. Wirtz. Now Gakpo. And it's Salah. Pedri.
And here's Lewandowski.
Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Wirtz. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
De Jong. De Jong. Can he get it?
He's having a shot!
Gravenberch. Szoboszlai.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Wirtz. And it's Gravenberch. And it's Szoboszlai. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Well read, nice interception. And the pass is intercepted. Wirtz. Wirtz really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Wirtz, and it's lofted through here. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played into space, neatly clipped into space. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. De Jong. Casado. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Jong. Looking for options for movement. Now Casado. Now this could be a chance. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
De Jong. Now it's Yamal. Yamal looking to penetrate opposition lines. Robertson.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Isak. Now it's Gakpo. Now that looks a decent ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that's gone loose. Pinches it off him. Threads one in. Tries a shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have the first goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Robertson. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. De Jong. Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Lewandowski. And it's Lewandowski. Frimpong kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Szoboszlai. Wirtz. De Jong. Casado. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Pedri. And he's managed to get free. Pedri aimed beyond the defence.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Isak. That's a shade optimistic. And smartly reclaimed.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Deftly away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Konate, McAllister. De Jong tries to pass it through, just eases him off the ball.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Now it's Rafinha. And it's Wirtz. De Jong. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Over to the left. And this is Mohamed Salah. Araujo
Does really well there, he is strong. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there.
There's no flag. Lovely bit of skill.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Out towards the flank.
That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. No way through, so back it comes.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I really like the look of Florian Wirtz, Peter. What's impressed me most is his decision-making, which has been grown through his youth years. That comes from his wonderful understanding of the space around him, and he can dictate the tempo of his play accordingly. And
Gravenberch! Oh, belter! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
he had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Wirtz. And here's Isak. Soboslai. And he's taking...
Shoots! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Liverpool are now
Tries a shot! It's there!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's an excellent interception.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Nicely shaped ball.
He is through here.
And it's Gravenberch. Casado charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he spark a counter here?
Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. Pedri. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Wirtz. The Ball has bounced loose now.
He's got away.
And smartly reclaimed. Played out to the left flank. And it's Gravenberg. Now it's Wirtz. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. De Jong.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Lewandowski.
And it's Salah. Now that looks a decent ball.
Gakpo gets into a good position.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Jong.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's half-time here. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at...
Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Yamal hurtling down that right flank.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's being urged to shoot.
Shot, surely! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Spread out to the left. Knocks it into space. Oh, perfectly measured that.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Salah knocks it out wide. Rafinha being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Pete.
Shapes to shoot!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Yamal, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Lewandowski.
Wirtz, shin to shin, bicep to bicep.
Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was...
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Just eases him off the ball. Martin pokes it out wide.
He's in space and looking for options. Chance! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Szoboszlai. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to play it through.
He's come in hard.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Vitz. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Back into the middle. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been cut out, well played.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here.
He's through, now is he in? Big chance!
Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. Szoboszlai. Araujo promptly onto that.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.